Hey kids, welcome back to Worth the Spin. Sorry, I thought I was a little more prepared than I were. So, I have tried to make this video regarding my American singles 910 times, and I cannot seem to get it to come out decent. So, we're going to skip it for now, and we'll go back to the American 45s a little bit later. So, in place of the American 45s, we'll take a look at my foreign 45s I have. It's not a lot. And my oddball, I call oddball Beatles albums that I have. There's not a lot of those either. There's some foreign pressings in there, and some odd American ones, such and whatever. Alright, I'm your host Jack. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning in. If you watch my past videos, thank you. If you've liked them, hey, I appreciate it. I hope you've gotten something out of them and that you'll get something out of today's video and any videos going forward. So now, let's take a look at the foreign Beatles 45s that I own. And it's about this many. I don't own a lot and I don't seek them out. But if I see them somewhere and the price is reasonable, then I will get them because they're just kind of neat to have. The covers, covers make them kind of worth having alone. So let's start out first. I think this first set, we got a first few here that are from France. Sorry about that horrible accent there. If you're from France, I apologize. Let me just take a look. Okay, these are going to be from, first stack is going to be from France. So we have it. These are basically, I think, EPs, have a single. Alright, so here's the first one, Los Beatles. And this has, I Want to Hold Your Hand, It Won't Be Long, I Want to Be Your Man, Until There Was You. And this is on Odin label. And this is the front cover for that. Probably would be nice if you could see it. And this is like a 1964-65 pressing as far as I can figure. And we'll show you the back. And this is the back of Los Beatles. Or ever how you say it. I think there's a Mexican accent there. I apologize to everyone for that. Alright, we'll put this back in here and then we'll show you this. The EP itself is kind of cool. It has an orange label. And it has this weird centerpiece here to put it on a turntable, and it's made in there. It doesn't come out. That's so nice, wasn't it? So this would be your front side, your A side, and this would be your B side. And I'm not really sure of the pressing of this. The best I've been able to narrow down is the 64-65 pressing. That's about it. This was kind of cool, and this was like $5 or something. So, you know, I see these and I see them for that kind of price. I pick them up because I just think they're really cool. My next French one is Strawberry Fields Forever in Penny Lane. And again, we're on the orange Odin label. And this is from February 23rd of 1967. I believe it to be a first press. This would be your front of the sleeve. And this would be your back. And somebody wrote something back here. And it could be in French for all I know. I don't know. Francine looks like owned this single. Let you look at that. So there you go. That's the deal with that. And yeah. So this doesn't have the little thing and the little 45 adapter thing in the middle of it. So it didn't come with one, or somebody popped it out. I don't know. I've really not researched it that a lot. I just a little bit to know it's a French pressing. And I believed it to be a first pressing, though I'm not 100% sure on the pressings of these. I will say that. My next French one is Odin. It's another orange label. And this is a Revolver, and this is a single. And I believe this would be a 1971 reissue, best I can guess. This would be the back side of it for you guys who know more than me. Alright. And I guess this is an EP because you have 4 songs on there. And we will take a look at the vinyl itself, which does not have the 45 adapter in it, but this is the front side. And this is the back side. And these are all like new condition and they play great, and it's just, you know, crazy things that I come across. Like I said, they're not too high. I'll pick them up because I like having these. They're kind of cool. It's neat, I think. Alright, here's the Beatles yesterday and the night before. And this is again on the orange Olden label. And I believe this would be a 1976 pressing. Let me get this out so you can... That's your front label. Somebody wrote their name on. And they also wrote... looks like Paul M. McCartney on the back of it. I don't believe that was the actual Paul McCartney, but I could be wrong. Oh, it's the same guy who wrote it on the front, whoever that was. So they didn't want to forget who the Beatles were, so they wrote their names above their heads. Nice, nice. I love when people do that. Not really, I don't. I hate when people do that. And this would be the 45. That's your A side, I believe. And this would be your B side. Doesn't really signify on here or the cover what is what. So it's kind of a guess. And I believe I have one more French one for us to look at. Put that up. Nope, that's it. So this one here is from Sweden. Looks like the only one I got. And I believe it to be a first press from 1964. And this is Long Tall Sally and I Call Your Name. And that's the front. And we'll look at the back. Because on these they're different. This would be your back, top 10 would be your back. And this one is on a black label. Olden label is black. And there's your Long Tall Sally side. And your I Call Your Name side. I believe I Call Your Name is the A or side 1 of this. And that's Sweden. Swedish, they coming. Alright, now we're going to look at these. This one here is a German pressing, and I think we just got some American things and we're done. There's another Olden. This is the Beatles. We can work it out. Day Tripper. I know you know it's the Beatles, but I'm just reminding you we are doing Beatles here. Now, I believe this will be a first pressing, 1965 Germany. This is on a green Olden label. And the back side is the same as the front. I didn't remember that. And if I'm correct, like I said, this is a first pressing. And there's your A side. And your B side. Alright. And again, you who know more than I do, I'm sure will correct me. Stick that back in here. Now it gets pretty dull from here. We just have this VJ that's Do You Want to Know a Secret? And thank you, girl. And it's messed up, but it has the original sleeve. And it cost me $1, so I kept it. And it's in really good condition other than the label being messed up. So it was $1, so I picked it up. We have Now and Then, single, which we know about that. These are no order back. I just put them back there. And that's it. Other than that, I have a extra Beatles sleeve. I have this sleeve I found. Cost me a couple bucks. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Unfortunately, it did not come with the 45. And then I have a couple more polyphone ones that are extras that I'm not sure how I wound up with them, but I have them. Alright, there you go. So that includes my foreign 45/EPs. It was an earthquake there, did you feel that? Let's take a look at my oddball albums that I have. So, we're going in kind of a reverse order. So this one's from 2022. There's a bootleg, and this is the Beatles Rooftop Concert. This is a complete rooftop concert. And I knew it was a bootleg going in, but I still got it because I love this part of the Beatles' career, and I think it's really cool. And this is the back side of that. Oh man, you got both legs. Okay. And we'll put this back in here real quick. And this is colored vinyl. And again, this is a bootleg. And the guy made a big issue out of it not to open it because it's sealed. Brand new. But it's a bootleg, so whatever. There you go. That's what that looks like. And this is what this looks like. So, Yeah, I tried to play it off like, yeah, this is like a really rare one, and it's sealed, so be careful with it. I don't want to get open, blah, blah, blah. And I don't know what I paid for it. I think $25. It wasn't too damn rare. All right, so how do we do this? We do it like that. Okay. Here's another rooftop concert one that I bought. Another sealed, don't open. It's a very rare album. So that's what he said. This is also from 2022. This is the B side. This is almost exactly the same as the one you just saw. Comes with a big poster, which is this, and I don't want to take it out because it is a big poster and it is a bugger to get back in. So I say we just leave it where it is and pretend we didn't fool with it. This would be side A or B, I don't know. And this would be the other side. And like I said, again, this is pretty much carbon copy of the other one. I think there's 1 or 2 songs difference. Otherwise, you're looking at the same thing. And this is blue vinyl, some kind of blue. I don't know, some kind of blue. So we'll put that like that. And this one here, which you guys seen before. This is Happy Michaelmas, I don't know, whatever it is. This is the Beatles. This has some of the Beatles Christmas stuff on it. But you guys seen that before. I did a video and it included that. And yeah, that's a bootleg too. And here's a very interesting bootleg that I have. This is really cool. So when I first saw it, I'm flipping through records and I saw it, I'm like, ooh, that's Help. Wait a minute, that's a different version of Help. What's up with that? And I pulled it out and took a look at it. I'm like, wow, that's Shea Stadium. That's interesting. So I don't know exactly what it is. I don't know the origin on it or nothing like that, but it was cool. It was, I don't know, $20. So I bought it because, I don't know, I just had to. It's a Shea concert. We all want the Shea Stadium concert, and we can't get it. So this, you know, and I'll tell you what, when you listen to this, you can hear why this, you can tell why this has not been released officially and how hard it can be to clean it up. It is a mess. The level from the crowd just drowns out the Beatles. It's just amazing. You listen to that and you're like, man, I don't know how anybody got anything at all of enjoyment out of those concerts back then. It's just amazing. So here we have the Beatles with Shea. And again, this is done up like in the Help thing style packaging, and it's a bootleg. And this is plays really good, sounds really good. It says a rare collection of vintage classic special surprise issue. I'm not sure who made this, but it's a bootleg. But it sounds good. It's a really good interpretation of what Shea Stadium concert was, the last concert the Beatles did. And you can see why they said, you know what, F this, let's just make some in-studio stuff, because this is out of freaking hand. Alright, that was worth every penny there. This one is, this is says polyporn, but I think it's Australia. I think somebody told me it was an Australia pressing. Has an orange label. Sorry, it's the Beatles' Greatest Hits Volume 2. Let me get where you can see it. This has a stereo She's a Woman on it. It's from Australia. Good day, mate. The bar beyond the grill. I know, I gotta stop with the accents. They're horrible. Trying to get this out here so we can take a look at this. This is on a 78 reissue. Okay. So this is the back. You have to pause the video if you want to know what all it says. It's nothing exciting. But yeah, so I found that one day. It was like, I don't know, $5, man. So I was like, I'll take it for $5. Not a big fan of bootlegs. So you've got to have something to it to make it worth my time. This is your label. It looks just like an Odin label, but doesn't say Odin on it. The other side. Alright, so let's put this in here. I think I heard my ex-husband's girlfriend's bellow. Too bad. This one here, now this is an official release. It's not a bootleg or not, but this is a German version of it. And it's the Beatles live at the Star Club in Hamburg, Germany. I'm sure you're all familiar with that. This is just a German version. I don't see the American version often. I did see the German version for $5. I grabbed it, and I believe it to be an original pressing, first pressing from 1977, I believe. And we're gonna take a look at the vinyl. It's a 2-record set. It's thick vinyl, and we'll just look at the one. This is what it looks like. So slide those back in there. This one too. What kind of time we got going? 15 minutes. Producer's happy over there. It's not said a word. Stick these back in. Giving me the extra time to put things up as we go, which is important. Alright, then we have German pressing. You've seen this, the German pressing of the White Album. Sorry. You guys have seen this already, so you know the story on it. So we won't spend a lot of time on that. And we talked about this. This is the Sweet Tracks, which is supposed to be the original bootleg floating around of the Beatles Let It Be sessions. So the story goes, it's a 2-record set. I think the original was a gatefold. This one's not. But looks like here. So this has stuff you've heard on here, stuff you might have heard, stuff you probably haven't heard, and stuff you wish you hadn't heard. So we have stuff on here like, I wrote some stuff down. Susie Parker's Lennon McCartney Harrison Star composition. Real short. No Pakistanis is Lennon and McCartney. The creation of Get Back, which is amazing. Shaken in the 60s, Lennon, song he did for the album Lyrics Better Get Back, which I've not seen that album, but this is Sweet Tracks. We talked about that when I got that. That's the one I got from Florida, I think. Maybe not. And we have the Beatles' Greatest. This is an import from Holland. It's a reissue from 75. It has She Loves You on there, the fake stereo version. I Feel Fine, which is similar to Beatles 65. It has a heavy echo on it. I don't know. It's kind of a mess of an album, really. That's your back. Yeah, it's got different odds and ends on it, and it's kind of a mess. I just tore something off. Well, looky there, will you kids? That will tell you to take care of your stuff. I take care of it. It's got a little rough there. It's got 17 minutes. We're still looking good. Stick that in there. And that is that. It's another little odd pressing. Alright, we have a couple left, I think. This here is an odd one to me. I found it at a record store. I thought it was just a messed up John Lennon Plastic Ono band, but it's actually a first pressing from Brazil, 1970, mono. It is a mono, kids. And some of these foreign pressings have goofy covers, and this certainly does. So let's see if we can look at this real quick. So this is your front cover. This is your, middle cover. And this is your inner sleeve. This is your backish kind of cover. And this is your actual back cover with your info on it. Yep, this is the way it comes. I have another one that's this way too. And I asked these guys, I said, that's the way it comes. I did a little bit of research, and it says this is the way it comes. This is the way they were made. They were stuck in a plastic thing like that, and that's how it was made. So there you go. And this again is a mono Plastic Ono band. That's kind of rare to me. And there's your side 2. So I thought that was really cool, so I bought that. This was a little more expensive. I think it was like $30, but yeah, I'll pick up monos for sure. And then we have a German, because it's on Odin. It's a German, believe it to be like 1969 revolver. And it's the same cover as an American revolver and British revolver. It's just the record has a blue label right here. That's the other side. So I was a little surprised when I went in. There's all these different colors of like the same album. And I don't know, it's just weird. But they were silly money. This wasn't too bad. I think it was actually like a $10 record. So they didn't know exactly what it was or what to do with it. So they said, give me 10 bucks at yours. That's a deal. This is, I believe, to be a '69 reissue of Hard Day's Night. This is German pressing. This is one they really didn't know what to do with. And then again, they said, hey, 10 bucks at yours. Walked home with me. This is the back of it. We'll put this back in. Because if we don't, they're going to roll all over the floor. And I'm going to have to pick them up. All right. Again, a reissue from '69, I believe. This will be your front. This will be your back. And that is kind of cool. It doesn't sound any better than the regular Hard Day's Night, just so you know. It doesn't really matter. It sounds about the same. No big deal. And for our last one, we have, this is the other, this is my Rubber Soul. This is a mono Brazilian copy too, and I think it's a first press from '66, March of '66. Not 100% sure, but I believe it to be. Again, this is one of those where you have your cover dealio, smilio, that makes you think, man, this is bootleg, but I'm told it's official, and this is the way they came out in Brazil. This is your front cover. This is your kind of inner cover. Did not come with an inner sleeve, which ticked me off, but you know, you got paper sleeve, and then you have this, which is your back sleeve. It's a piece of paper. It's your back sleeve printed on, and yeah, it's a mono. It's kind of cool. I mean, we all have a Rubber Soul mono, but still, this is a Brazilian copy. So I bought it. There's another one that they just weren't sure what to do with. And so they charged me a little more for this. This was a $20 one. It's on that Odin label right there. That's kind of neat. Alright, that's all I got for you, kids. That is my foreign EP and 45s and my oddball albums. Some foreign, some just oddballs. How do you explain an oddball? It's odd. It's odd. So, hey, thanks for joining me. I appreciate it. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Also, hit the subscribe button if you would like it so you know when I have new content up. Should be a little more regular since I'm still out of work due to surgery. I'm not going back for another 3 weeks, so you would think I would get some videos done. You would, wouldn't you? You would. Anyway, hey, thumbs up, subscribe. Appreciate it. If you like this video, check out my older videos. Hopefully you like those too. Sprinkle a little love out there on everybody you come across because the world needs tons of love. It is some crazy going on out there. I am about had my fill of this now. So, there you go. All right, good editing work to my producer over there. And I appreciate it. Hey, I appreciate everybody watching. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed my video. If you want to comment on any of these, just say, hey, you don't know what you're talking about. This is not the right record. This is not what you think it is. Or this is what this is, and yada, yada, yada. Feel free to do it. Always willing to help listen to somebody who knows more than I do. As long as they can prove they know more than I do. That's the trick. Thanks for joining me. Again, if you like it, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe. And I hope to see you all next time. Thanks a lot, man.